So Mr. Belmar here dropped an incredible data set on his podcast, and you got to check this out. He dropped a full book by P.T. Barnum, The Art of Money Getting. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It is the full book on his podcast set. The best part about this book is that it's an open source book, so it's available for anybody to go check out for free, and you can honestly post it anywhere as well because it is open source. So if you don't know who P.T. Barnum is, his name is Phineas Taylor Barnum. He's an American showman. He is one of the co-founders of the Barnum and Bailey Circus, which we should all have heard about at least sometime in our life. Except maybe for these whatever you call them, Gen Z motherfuckers that grew up on their phones. But anyways, he created the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and his circus was sold to the Ringley brothers in July 8th for 1907, or in 1907 for $400K, equivalent to $12.5 million in today's fucking economy. As you can see here, the circuses ran separately until Barnum or Ringling decided to buy the Barnum and Bailey Circus outright, which was obviously a smart move. They have made a shit ton of money since then. I can't tell you if they're still doing well or not, but they made a shit ton of money, and when I was growing up, the circus was literally like a legendary thing. Regardless though, Luke drops this book. It's the full book. It's called The Art of Money Getting, and while a lot of stuff is dated in terms of the language that they use, there is a shit ton of value that is in this book that you need to go and check it out because, again, it's 100% free. All you got to do is have Apple Podcasts and go get the Luke Belmar data sets, follow it. He's always dropping gems, whether it's like a 5-minute little quick data set podcast or it's an entire hour and 40-minute podcast. But so many things in this book, even though it was written way back in time, it is literally on point compared to what's going on within this day and age. When it comes to people that overspend, that shop without their means, are always trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to impress other people that don't give a damn just so they can live an incredible life in the moment, and then 5, 10, 15 years or come retirement, they literally have no money, they're broke, they're struggling, and they're in the poorhouse. This book is a great example to live within your means, learn a high valued skill, and start a business, even if it's a business that you don't enjoy. If you commit to it and you truly become the best at it over others, you will become successful and will reach incredible financial goals. So my question to you is, do you want to be broke your whole life, or do you want to put in the work now and become wealthy and rich for generations to come, not for only your life, but for the generations that you produce after you die? Because I can tell you the truth, you're either going to put in the work now or you're going to work your entire life, maybe not as hard, but you're never going to be truly free. You're going to live paycheck to paycheck, and you're going to be relying on someone else to make sure that you can feed your family. It's not fucking easy to start a business. It's not easy to be on this solo entrepreneur route or even an entrepreneur in general. But I'm telling you, it's worth the trouble, it's worth the stress, it's worth the anxiety, because your life is going to be far different, and you're going to be a far different person than you would if you just took the easy route and relied on somebody else your whole life. Instead, you should empower yourself, start something for yourself so that it not only will run for you in the future, but you can also empower other people to do the same within your company, and they can raise the ranks and then eventually even start their own business. This book just doesn't teach about money, but it also teaches incredible values on how to be a leader and how to become the best version of yourself, even though, again, this book is dated fucking probably close to 100 years back. Either way, it's free, and I highly recommend you check it out. Again, it's called The Art of Money Getting by P.T. Barnum. It's on Luke Belmar's data sets, 100% free. You can go check it out as soon as you see this video.